Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the M4A1 Rev. Now, it has been buffed since the update. Before the update, it was an okay tank. It was good. It was nothing special. But after the update, it's actually a very, very good tank. Now, like the WZ120 and the 113, this has a damage per shot buff, so which dramatically increases its DPM. So it used to have 310 alpha per shot. Wargaming have now gave it 350 alpha, so an extra 40 damage per shot, which is very nice for a medium tank in tier 8. So the DPM on this tank is now 2,462, which is very, very good. If we go to the CDC, which is also a very good tank, the DPM is at 2,467. So 2,467 and pretty much the same. Literally 5 damage less. 5 DPM less than the CDC, and the CDC I just think is absolutely amazing, and this had 5 DPM less than the CDC, so pretty good tank. The aim time is 8.5. It has 200 of APCR pen, 250 of the heat pen, 53 of the HE, so not too bad. 350 damage, as you can see, 300 on the heat and 400 on the HE. 3.5 seconds aim time and dispersion 0.321, and it has a really nice 10 degrees of gun depression. So the armor's nothing special, but you can get quite a few troll bounces on that turret. It only has 90mm on the front, 65 on the sides, 65 on the rear, and your hull is, again, it's nothing special. Only 50mm of pen armor on the front of your hull, 38 on the sides and 38 on the rear. So you can be HE'd pretty easily. You can be HE'd, so do be careful of that. But today we're going to show you two battles, two exceptional battles that goes to show how good now this tank is after that buff. So the first battle here, we are watching Hot Rocks Calibi, a good friend of mine, a patron and a fellow clan member. He's on Alpenstat and he's just going to make this battle. I mean, this is nothing special. It's a good battle from him, and he gets the outcome he really wanted. But in my opinion, it's quite easy to ace. The tank is quite easy to ace. Not many people are playing this tank, and you're going to see that this battle, there is nothing special. I mean, he does the damage, he does the spots, but other than that, it just, I mean, he takes it in his stride, and it's like a relaxing battle for him. So straight away, the P43 TER just for some reason wanted to go on a full YOLO mode, and he is going to pay the price within 50 seconds of the game. He is gone, and already that puts pressure on the enemy team. However, the T25AT did exactly the same for his team. I'm not sure why he decided to go in that position, and he was actually coming this way. I don't know why. But now Paul needs to be careful, because there is a SU-152. There is the LTTB. He is going to go for a blind shot in the bush. They are not known, they're not spotted now. But here comes the T29 on his team. So I love what he does here. He's going to push together, and he's going to try and open these tanks. So he does open up the LTTB. The SU-152 has gone down the hill, so he hasn't got the SU-152 to deal with. So he is going to take this LTTB, and he's just going to focus. He is getting penned from the LTTB, and as you can see, even though it's a tier 7, he's not going to bounce. He's not going to bounce. As I've said at the beginning, you can get some troll bounces on the turret, but other than that, don't expect many bounces whatsoever. And don't you guys love this when there's 4 tanks chasing one tank who's a one shot, and you get the kill? You just want to laugh, because you know they really wanted the kill. And I love it when there's sort of 4 or 5 tanks on one tank, and then you just come in for the kill. So he's on 3 kills now. He's on 3 kills with 4 tanks left alive. However, his team are going to start dying, and the enemy team are pretty much full hit points. He's going to get 1 shot there. Nice high roll, 374. As I've said, 350 alpha, and he picks up a 374 shot on the Borzik. So not bad. He's going to get a shot there again. Nice 395 alpha that time into the T29. So he's now on 3 kills, 2,500 damage, and there's just 3 tanks left alive. However, J Panther dies on his team, which they bring it down to a 4 versus 3. And this T29, God knows what he decides to... Well, I don't know why he was doing that. He should have been in the kind of position Paul's in now. Hold down and use that amazing turret the tank has got. So now they've bring it down to a 3 versus 2. And there's still quite a little bit of hit points to get through. Now, Paul does mess up here. He thought he was hold down and he thought he was probably going to get the bounce. Unfortunately, he doesn't. And the tank is okay speed-wise. I mean, it's not too quick. So he does rush in, and he only gets a 350 alpha shot into that Borzik. So it's now a 2 versus 2. He is going to reload before the Borzik can get a shot off. So now he's on 4 kills, and it's a 2 versus 1. The EXP is coming towards him, and he is a 1 shot, so he just needs to be careful. He needs to wait, and the nice 800 roll from the Borzik there into the EXP. So the Borzik's taken the attention of the EXP, so Paul now can just get behind and shoot the back of his turret for his 5th and final kill. 3,300 damage. He does get the ace. 122,000 credits earned. So well played there, Paul. 1,256 base XP, which is a good amount of XP, but I do think it is on the little low side to ace a premium tier 8 tank. Next up, we're going to watch Derpy Woo Woo. What a nice name. Derpy Woo Woo 2018, and he is on Dead Rail. Now, this is an encounter game. His team have a medium and a light tank. The enemy have a medium and a light tank. So he's gone to push up on this area up here to the left. Most of his team have gone right. He does have a TD with him, and there is a light tank that does a very good job on his team. I think it's the T54 lightweight. So he's going to come up this hill. There is a couple of tanks now spotted, but I love the patience. I love his patience. If that was me, I would have just gone. I would have just thought, no, them two are there. There's the AMX, the light tank. So I'm going to get round and start flanking around. But he's very, very patient, and the patience pays off, because here comes the AMX M445, and there is an SU-152 at the back. So if he would have pushed, if he would have fought the enemy team all went the other way, he would have probably got absolutely wrecked. Now, I would have pushed here. I would have probably pushed here, seeing that the T54 lightweight is now taking the attention. I would have pushed up. So he's going to wait for the SU to turn around, which he does. You can see there the T54 lightweight circling him. And there goes the SU-152. So now that leaves the AMX M445 pretty much on his own. The Vindicator takes out the KV3, so it's 6 against 6. But he can get behind this guy. HE, his rear, for 414 damage, leaving him on a 1 shot. There goes the Tiger Peak on his team, so he needs to take it out to bring the guns back level. But there goes the T25 too. So it is now a 4 versus 5. He has saved all of his hit points, but there is still a lot of hit points to get through. And the VK100 01P has a lot of armor and a lot of hit points, and you don't want to get shot from one of them tanks. So he's on 1,300 damage now. It's 4 against 5. He's going to wait. There goes the KV4, and one of his other teammates is going to die very soon, the SU-152. So here comes the VK. The T54 lightweight takes the attention, and he gets a nice 344 shot into the VK. So it's now 2 against 5, but he is full hit points. He's still got a lot of hit points left. He hasn't wasted anything. He hasn't been shot. He's 1,600 damage now. He's going to push in to the VK. The T54 lightweight's going to shoot him. He's going to clear him for his 2nd kill. And I like what they do here. They're not going to rush into 4 tanks. They come back. Unfortunately, the T54 lightweight is now gone, so it just now leaves Derpy Woo Woo against 4 tanks, and he is getting a couple of lucky bounces here just when he needs it, and he gets a lovely high roll again just when he needs it for his 3rd kill, bringing it down to a 1 versus 3. Now, he's not in the best of positions. not in the greatest of positions at all. And that was very unfortunate. He couldn't ram this guy, the T23E3. He did have to wait till he reloads, and because of that, he has now lost pretty much half of his hit point. But he's now in a position, he's going to try and reverse side scrape against the IS-3. He can't go forward, he can't go back, he needs to hope for a miracle, and he gets one, because the IS-3 isn't the greatest player. God knows why he didn't push him. He's pincered here, he can't actually do nothing. The IS-3 should have chased him. All he had to do was just go forward, just start going towards him, and he can then either take out Derpy, if Derpy just stays where he is, or Derpy's going to have to run away, and it might get the Vindicator an opportunity to get that shot off. But for some reason, the IS-3 gave him a lifeline, and he comes around a different direction. So he can just now relocate, get into a different position, and now he can get shots off on that Vindicator without being in any danger. So he brings the Vindicator down to a 1 shot. He's on 4 kills, 3,600 damage, and he's just going to wait for his camo to reset. He's going to poke forward, and he is going to take the Vindicator out. You do not want to get shot by a Vindicator if he pens him. He can actually take him out, or he will leave him on a 1 shot for the IS-3. So now he knows where this IS-3 is. Again, not sure what the guy's doing. He could have pushed Derpy a long time ago, and the game would have been a loss already. But he's now capping. He's telling Derpy where he is. I'm here, come get me. And that is exactly what Derpy is going to do. He's going to go around, he's going to hard right so he doesn't get spotted. And now he's just going to poke forward. He gets a rear shot into the IS-3, and now he's just going to use this building as cover. So if he can get 1 more shot off, he's probably got the advantage. I mean, it could only take 2 shots for the IS-3 to kill him if he can high roll. But the IS-3 is just clueless. He gets a nice shot there, and I think Derpy is now just going to reload, and he's going to see if he can poke forward. At this point, I would just rush in. I would just rush in. You can out DPM this guy. It's going to take 2 shots for you to kill him, and potentially 2 shots for him to kill you, unless he low rolls. And so he's going to wait. The IS-3 is going to come around, and he's going to get that gun ready, and he does shoot him, and the IS-3 only does 299 damage. So he's now a 1 shot. Derpy's a 2 shot, but you can just poke forward and get the final kill. 6 kills, nice battle, and it just goes to show that this tank can be played very well, and it is an enjoyable tank now with that higher DPM and the higher alpha per shot. 4,700 damage, 6 kills. Kolobanov, he gets the lot. 68,000 credits as well. So that is the Rev, the M4A1 Rev. I'm not sure when it's next going to come for sale. Maybe it will come in the Black Friday. I don't know. But if it does, it definitely is a tank worth thinking about getting if it comes cheap enough. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.